This week's edition of Culture Watch will introduce you to the concept of digital storytelling, a relatively new term which describes the practice of ordinary people who use digital tools to tell their stories. A workshop for students aged from 12 to 15 years old, held by the Learning Project Asia in Hanoi, will tell you more.
What is digital storytelling? It combines the tradition of storytelling with digital technology. This means that anyone with a computer and a story to tell can create a short video. A digital story can be as creative or as simple as you want to make it. All you need is pictures and a story. This is the first lesson on digital storytelling for students at a summer workshop held by the Learning Project Asia. Today, during the photography session, teachers are explaining the 5-frame photo story concept that includes the scene setter, medium shot, detail, portrait, and action.
This particular group of students have been really strong. They quickly got used to the idea of working in teams and on their own projects, and have brought a lot of energy to trying to shape the projects themselves, to bring their own ideas and interests into the projects. Yeah, and they've asked a lot of questions.
Using the basic knowledge on digital storytelling they have just learned, students work in groups to create stories they want to illustrate using photography.
So we've just finished a workshop on the basic skill of digital storytelling. Well, you know, in this modern world, individuals are too familiar with many new media devices. However, using them to create a short film is the whole different thing. Well, let's follow the student to go downstairs and go filming to see how much they can do with the new media devices and their creativity.
3 groups of students set to work on their stories, while a group of 3 schoolgirls tell a story of an aspiring young self-proclaimed female artist. The second group comes up with a sci-fi story about the love between 2 motorbikes which are parked next to each other.
I really like this workshop because I can learn a lot about shootings and reporting. The teachers are very enthusiastic and careful. However, I have some problems with the language and some technical terms.
The third group also has a story to tell, the changes to this abandoned site. This old pharmaceutical factory has been transformed into a complex for artistic purposes. And the story has inspired them.
Together with my filmmaking and photography skills, this workshop provides me with soft skills such as teamwork and presenting.
While her students work on their pieces, photographer Julie Vola from France goes from group to group, sharing tips on photography. Vola also makes sure her students get the shot they imagine that best depicts the concept of their stories.
A bit more. They're really smart and sharp, and I love the stories they came up with. They have lots of creativity and they have really good eyes. They see things very well. Now it's just a matter of a few details here and there for the composition that need my help, but otherwise they have everything get together very well.